It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk.
Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk.
Ooh.
Thank you. This is episode 131. You know I'm Tracey. You know that's Noelle over there.
Hi. Hello.
That's Thought Noelle. That Noelle over there.
Oh, Thought Noelle. I've never been called a thought. I've been called a lot of things, but not a thought.
I bet you some people don't even know what a thought is. If you don't know, Google it because it's not appropriate. We're here to talk about happily ever after. I was going to say hey because that's what I put, HEA.
Oh, here.
We're here to talk about season 6, episode 13.
Okay.
We have a lot of things to cover in this episode. I feel like some things are more disturbing than others, but there is a lot of disturbing things that I'm going to have you walk me through emotionally.
Okay. But I also feel like they're starting to wrap things up a little bit.
They're definitely wrapping.
Which is
they're
good.
wrapping. I like a good wrap. But if you guys are upset about the wrap, make sure you check out our Patreon because we never wrap over there. Patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast. People have been loving the elite level, Noelle.
I mean, I'm loving the elite level.
We put out the episode so early. So here's the thing, right? So this episode right now is going to be released on August something, right?
And we're in July now. So let's put it that way.
So August 2nd, this comes out. But we're actually recording this July 25th. And that's when it comes out for the elite level.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. So guys,
Yeah.
check out patreon.com. Go over to the elite level. Check out what you get. You get 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk, Teen Mom Trash Talk, and Catfish Trash Talk the day we record it, not the day we release it. So it's almost a week early and sometimes even more, depending on when we record. Also, you get every single episode of our new, it's not new. I'm lying. It's our bonus podcast. It's called BS. And we just
Might be new to you.
Yeah. We BS a little bit. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, yeah, we do BS a little. We BS a lot of it, actually.
A lot of it. You're going to find out things that you never wanted to know about us.
Trust me.
It's a fever dream. That is a quote from a fan. This is a fever dream.
It is a fever dream.
We have so much fun over there. There's so much bonus content. And we also have brand new stickers. If you join the elite or the super duper trash talker level, check out Patreon, patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast. Noelle, let's dive right into this.
Let's meet it up.
We're starting off with the most disturbing couple of all time.
Angela and Michael.
Yes. So he's playing ping pong with the goofballs. And
it's I can't take it seriously that she calls them the goofballs.
So he reveals to them that they're back together. And then he tells them about their date night.
I mean, he was licking the screen.
Okay, Michael, you're going to get a disease.
Also, you're going to get made fun of really bad, Michael. Why are you doing this to yourself?
Also, do you know that our phones are our dirtiest thing that happens in our lives?
Yes, this is why you and I both sanitize our phones all the time.
Your phone is dirtier than the toilet bowl. So why are you licking your phone?
No, he's very excited about her C being on fire.
Yuck. Yuck. So his friends are very upset. And obviously, the next thing they do is they ask about Angela's boobs because this is a very appropriate conversation.
Well, they also want to know about the signs.
Right. But I like that they go with the fruit. They're like, what fruit size is it?
So they're like, is it a cantaloupe?
Right.
Then didn't they say is it a radish? No, a cherry. He said a cherry, not a radish.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's
radish tits.
Good old radish tits. I used to be big titty Angela. Now I'm good old radish tits. So he compares them to an orange. It's no longer a watermelon. It's an orange. And I got to tell you, watermelons are my favorite, just not in boobs, in
watermelons are delicious in fruit.
But also you love oranges.
Okay. I mean, I love oranges.
Yeah, I love oranges too.
Yeah. Navel oranges.
Oh, wow. That's a different fruit. And then he talks so gingerly about his mother's breasts.
Why does he? Okay. Why is this happening?
I don't know. I don't feel good.
Okay. So
I just got the chills. I don't feel good.
Michael breastfed and played with breastfed and played, right?
He said he played and sucked on his mother's
played and sucked on him
until he was 9. And that's why he likes Angela. Great.
So, and he says, That might not be common in Nigeria. Really?
Yeah, especially the way you described it.
But that's what I mean. It's the way you said it.
Like, why couldn't you just say you were breastfed? Also, why are you linking that to Angela?
Yeah, there's a lot of bad things happening here. It was very insightful.
I just got like heartburn. I don't know what I got. It
doesn't
like
feel
feeling,
good.
It's a feeling
I feel
that
like I got a UTI. I don't know.
Right.
It's
like,
not
I
good.
don't know what it is. I think I got like, I don't know, like maybe carpal tunnel from that.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that. It's not good.
No, I don't like it at all. I'm not okay. I want to call
9 years old. How do you produce milk in that long?
Well, because if you don't stop, it doesn't stop
for that long, really. And also, he also has siblings. Maybe she was also like had siblings, like
and he
had
just
kids
take a sip
after him. Yeah, and he was
like,
sharing.
Can I have a shot, Ma?
Yeah, just a little shot.
And
little
she's
squeeze.
like, stop. Michael, you can have a sip, but you are not going to use these as silly putty anymore. Stop it.
This is your brother's lunch right here.
This is your brother's lunch. You cannot stop putting the funnies. Stop it, Michael. Stop it. I know that was a funny headline, but you cannot just keep copying it. They're my breasts.
It's not silly putty.
Stop swinging from them, Michael.
I want you to know I used to be mesmerized by that you could copy newspaper with silly putty. I thought like the world opened up for me when I figured out that
I'm so glad that you finally
that.
Were enlightened.
I was.
How old were you?
I don't know. My
9?
dad taught me probably, and it blew my mind.
Yeah, that's maybe we'll get you that
like
for your birthday.
Basically a newsprinter now.
Your birthday's coming up.
I know. Very soon.
August 10th. Is that
August
what it
10th.
is?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
Just kidding.
I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo. August 10th, guys. Noelle is going to be a very big number, not big like high, but like a big important number. So she's going to be turning 21.
I think it's your last important number.
No, there's every number is important after this.
No, every number is important in general, but I think 40 is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool birthday. So definitely make sure that you buy Noelle an amazing gift and you could Venmo her.
Okay, do it.
Do you have your Venmo in your Instagram bio?
Yes, I do.
Oh, wow.
I think. I don't.
No,
you do. No, I don't know.
You should.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, you should do it. You're like a webcam girl. And if you guys want to send Noelle
really, just like Farrah Abraham.
You're just like Farrah.
Okay, you could just call me Noelle Barbie Farrah Winters Herzog.
Go over to her Instagram, Noe Girl, and send her enough for a soda for her birthday.
I like sodas.
I know you do. That's why I said it.
I like crispy cherry Pepsis.
Oh God. Well, so now Michael says that he still thinks that they're gonna have Skyla's baby. He's like, yeah. Listen, we're gonna get Skyla's egg. And his friends are like, oh, what you could do is you can ship your sperm to the United States.
Is this a thing?
No.
Okay.
Listen, it might be a thing, but like it's not for them.
Yeah.
So then we talk about some things that I don't really want to talk about. The process of getting the sperm.
Okay. So Michael doesn't believe.
It's against his religion.
It's against his religion. He's never done it before.
Extract.
He has never milked himself.
Right.
Gross.
Thank you, Noelle. So then he's like, yeah, I don't cheat on her. And then they suggest that maybe another woman could help him. And they're like, oh, he's like, I don't cheat on Angela anymore. And they're like, you cheated on Angela?
He's like, the BJ.
Because I did the BJ.
That's right. That's how a girl paid him, right? For the ride share?
Well, it was just, something? But I mean, it was Uber.
Yeah. Okay.
So now he wants to see a sperm doctor.
Right.
And now in the next scene, Michael grabs his purse and he goes pineapple shopping.
I want to go pineapple shopping. I love pineapples.
He wants a baby before he gets to the US.
Okay, here's the thing though. Like that's crazy to me.
Why?
But first of all, you're not having a baby with Angela.
Okay, but wait. For what reason is that crazy, Noelle?
Because you're not having a baby with Angela.
Right. Next.
Because you're not in the US. Because you don't have a visa and you're probably not going to get one. Like at this rate, it's been a long time.
So you don't think that Angela should try her very hardest maybe she could sneak Skyla's egg out of her. Maybe if she gives her like a really hard hug and squeezes her, she'll lay one.
She'll be making Tiffany's mistake. Tiffany got pregnant way.
Okay. I don't see. This is the thing. I don't think Angela needs to worry about that.
No, I know, but it's also like
let's
Angela
pretend.
is not telling Michael kids are off the table. It's not happening, and that's my problem.
Yes. So, but she is though, because she did say it afterwards, but I think that she didn't at first.
Yeah, but I don't think she ever has. But even still, she's like, I didn't do this. Like, I didn't get all this done on my body to have a kid, but she's still not saying we're not having kids.
Okay. But also that's not why you're not having a kid, Angela.
I know.
It's not because you just had a breast lift.
I know, but just tell him. Just tell him. Because also he's not going to break up with her anyway.
She should be like, hey, Michael, can you just Google?
Yeah.
Just Google the information.
Yeah.
And see if you can have a baby with me. So Angela's very upset because she's cleaning Takashi's poop.
Takashi 6'9" is
I'm
their
glad
dog.
that her dog's name is Takashi.
Uh-huh.
Who named this dog?
The children.
Okay. So she explains that she really wants to do a wet t-shirt contest. She used to be called Big A, and she was a 42-year-old wet t-shirt champion.
Could you imagine if Michael talked like this to her?
I don't think Michael understands anything that's happening right now.
No, I know, but it's just the point. He can't say anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's
She
like,
could say
I did
whatever.
a pee-pee. And she's like, oh, cool. You did a pee-pee without me. Okay. He has on his Brooklyn, New York shirt.
I like that he brings up the goofballs.
Well, he tells her that his friends, he's like, hey, I hung out with, and then he lists the friends.
Right.
And she goes, who the hell are they? Don't tell me those are the goofballs. And it's like, Angela, you didn't even know his friends' names.
She doesn't even know their names because she doesn't care to. She does. But here's what bothered me. She's like, I knew there was something wrong. I knew there was a reason why you were talking back.
Right.
Because he's around his friends. Like they're right there. Abuse.
Nothing. No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Because it's like, if this was him talking to her, he'd be in jail.
Could you imagine?
No,
you were around your friends and that's why you're talking back to me.
Yep.
It terrifies me.
So she explains he really thinks that Skyla is going to give an egg.
Yeah.
She's like, Skyla's not giving anything.
I mean, she's just not.
So then Angela is like, you know what? I'm going to explain the process of how you would milk your seeds. So she explains everything. She explains that there's porn involved. And she said that he will have to be on the phone with her.
She's so disgusting.
But she does say this. She's like, you know what? She's like humoring him.
I know, but the thing is, why are you doing this to him? Why don't you say you're wasting your time? We're not having a kid.
Because it's good for the show.
It's cruel. Yeah.
I mean, she's not the best. She's not the best. You know what it is? Best Fiends, my favorite game to play on my phone. Noelle plays it too.
Love it.
The other night, 1 a.m., can't go to sleep. I'm like, let me play Best Fiends for 15 minutes. Maybe I'll relax a little bit. 5 a.m., I'm like, I am very good at this game.
Yes. You've mastered it now.
I did not stop. And I had to say, Tracey, it's too much. Put your phone down.
I have to shut my phone off to stop.
I have to shut my phone off. I have to throw it on the other side of my room so that I do not play it anymore.
Yes.
There are so many fun updates. There are so many new events, challenges, new characters. This is just such a really simple game to play.
I love Best Fiends.
The really fun part of Best Fiends is how you strategically team up with each character based on their special abilities to gain extra points and items to level up your fiends. It's way more fun than other matching puzzle games out there. It's one of those games that make 30 minutes feel like 30 seconds, and it's totally free to download. Download the 5-star rated puzzle game Best Fiends free today on the App Store or Google Play. That's friends without the R. Best Fiends.
Ooh, all right.
Let's talk about Libby and Andre. Speaking of fiends.
Okay, I didn't like any of this either.
Okay, so here's the funny part about this. So Libby is pretending to study Romanian, and now she has no accent.
I know. It's like, oh, funny how this works.
It's like you can Andre all day long, but now you're going to pretend that you don't even know how to do an accent. You're like, hola.
When I tell you, that's like my biggest pet peeve with her, besides her neck, is the way she says Andre.
Yeah, but now she has no accent. So
I know.
she has a Romanian teacher.
I know. That's kind of fun though.
All right. Well, this is weeks after the reunion. I love that just her and Andre and the baby drove the RV home and everyone else flew home.
It's like that would have just made more sense to begin with.
Oh, you
Everybody
mean
should
it took
fly.
them 10 minutes to get home and it took you guys
Uh-huh.
12 days?
Right. How many times
Cool.
did you stop then?
Cool story, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So Andre makes some crepes
They look delicious. I love crepes.
and he's like, listen, get dressed. It's going to take you so long. And she's like, no, I already have makeup on. I just am going to, and it's like, that's you at makeup?
Uh-huh. Yes.
Okay, I don't think you do.
Uh-huh.
All right. So
I know.
they go to the
They
flip.
go to the property.
They go to the flip. And
They
it
go to the
smells
flip.
very bad.
Like sour milk.
Sour milk. Libby said that she's going to be a designer. And Andre's like, yes, she's going to be a designer because she's a woman.
She knows colors, I guess.
Noelle, Ellie's in a winter coat. Chuck is in shorts. What's happening?
And Andre's in a hoodie.
Right.
And
And Libby's
Libby's
just
in like a cardigan, I think. Uh-huh.
What is the temperature?
Okay. So I didn't know Florida ever got cold enough for a down jacket.
I don't know.
That's number one. Although Chuck is that guy to always wear shorts, no matter what he's wearing.
Yeah, but also
Yeah.
like, what is the temperature?
For Andre though, he has on like your favorite type of hoodie, that super thin material hoodie.
I love that.
I know. I was like, that's Tracey's favorite hoodie.
It's a good hoodie, Andre.
It was probably like 70 degrees there.
Oh God, I would be in a bikini. So Andre is getting the listing. He's going to be
Yes.
the listing agent on this piece of property. And Chuck said
Right.
that all of his kids are going to get mad. Okay, so Chuck, aren't you the boss?
He lets everybody walk all over him.
Yeah. Why are you letting this happen? You're creating a circus.
It's like, I don't understand what it has to do with the rest of the kids. I just don't.
I don't know why he has to keep talking about this.
Yeah.
So Chuck said that, so Andre was talking about how Charlie screwed up a few houses and lost profits on it because he was probably drunk.
Well, he said all he wanted to do was party.
Yep.
And it's
so
like,
now
interesting.
it's very funny. So now they bring the kids to a bounce house place so they can rent one.
Yeah, they brought the kids to Listeria Land is where they brought the kids.
They brought the kids to the neurovirus house.
Gross.
They're like, which one tastes like the best sickness that you would like to get?
Which one tastes streppy?
Why is she bringing her sisters to a bounce house to tell them that Andre will be the listing agent?
Because they need this. They need
I
a
guess.
story, I guess.
All right. So
Mhm.
now she's also her theme for the party is T for two because Ellie's going to be two.
Yeah, it's cute.
Okay. So now something that I noticed about Jen,
Yeah.
one of her eyes looks straight.
Okay.
And one of them looks at her nose.
Really? I didn't notice that.
Mhm,
Very
mhm,
Mr.
mhm.
Potato Head of her.
Yes. So this is something that I learned from a prophet.
Interesting. Okay.
His name is
prophet.
Louis C.K.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And he used to have this show on FX called Louis.
Uh-huh.
And his kids were fighting about ice cream. And
Okay.
his daughters were saying, one of his daughters said, she has more than me. And he said, this is a very, very, very good quote. He said, never look in someone else's bowl unless it's to make sure that they have enough.
That's so nice.
Yeah. And it's like, guys,
Mm-hmm.
let Libby make some money. They've been
Well, that's what's annoying. Wouldn't you want that for your sister? Wouldn't you be like, yeah, okay, it's your turn. We've
Okay,
been
but
doing this
also-
forever.
but it's not like it's not their turn too.
I know, but what they like Jen says, you're taking money from
You're not.
us.
You're not. He's
And
an extra
because
person
Chuck-
that's working on something else.
But, okay, so that's what I was thinking because they're like, well, Chuck could have been investing with us instead. And it's like, huh?
Okay. This is
Their
it's not
fight doesn't make sense to me.
it doesn't make sense at
Okay.
all. So everyone on this show has German Shepherds, by the way.
I love these German Shepherds though.
Everyone. So
Uh-huh.
now we go to the party and I love how Andre is so chummy with Chuck now. That's his best friend. He's
That's
like,
his
"Yo,
BFF.
Chuck,
They high five.
let's high five. They have a secret handshake.
I love that he also has on a pink floral shirt to match the decor.
Let me tell you, he has on a lot of floral shirts. He does a
Uh-huh.
good floral t-shirt, and I like that about
I
Andre.
love floral.
Me
Uh-huh.
too. So Andre is cutting the cake in the middle of the party.
Okay, I think he was just doing this because he was mad and needed to do something.
Oh, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't think he realized like what the tradition was.
No. No, I don't think this was on purpose, like to be mean.
Right. So now he cuts the cake again while after they sing.
And everybody's
And
yelling.
I know Jen gets super aggressive. And now she's so mad about the businesses, family businesses, cahoots, hahoots, lavoots.
But why are you
business.
bringing up the boots at this party?
Jen is so nasty to her father. And then she throws cake at Andre.
I would punch her in the face.
Yeah. I would punch her in the face and be like, you know, we caught it on camera. Do you think I should go to jail?
Now is
Watch
the
this
time
video.
where you stop talking to your sister for a while. This is at my daughter's birthday party. Now we have a problem.
You threw my daughter's second birthday cake at my husband.
Yeah. I would punch her in the face.
Yes. He asked her to leave in a very nice way. He's like, get the F out of my house.
Good
dirty,
for him.
dirt. I don't know if he said that, but he
No,
meant it.
you effing dirtbag.
Right?
Good for him.
He has. And Libby's trying to wipe the cake off of his shoulder. He has a full cake on his shoulder.
She was ready to ride that cake off of his shoulder. She likes it. She likes it.
She was like pretend wiping.
I know. She was like ready to lick it off of him.
This is a lot of family conflict. They should be seeking some therapy on BetterHelp because BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches. So they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. And it's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. This service is available for clients worldwide. There's a broad range of expertise available, which may not be locally available in many areas. Licensed professional counselors who are specialized in so many things, including family conflicts. Anything you share is confidential. This is all without leaving the comfort of your own home.
Oh, BetterHelp is so convenient.
They will assess your needs, match you with your own licensed professional therapist, and you can connect in a safe, private online environment. This is so convenient. You can start communicating in under 24 hours. You could send a message to your counselor at any time, and you'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you schedule weekly video or phone sessions, all without ever having to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room.
Or in traffic, by the way.
It's so true. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting betterhelp.com/fiance. Join over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/fiance.
All right.
Here is a couple now that I don't think actually has problems.
They're reaching for problems for this couple. Yes,
so
agreed.
Yara and Jovi are going to Miami, and Yara's upset because she has a flat butt. And you know what? I understand.
I know her struggle.
Yeah.
I love that she wants to be bougie. She's like, nobody in New Orleans is bougie. Just let me be bougie.
She's packing some jackets because she said there's a lot of good looking bees that are bougie in Miami.
Okay, good for her.
So she's going to take her mother and the baby his mother and the baby on the trip. I think that's a good idea.
Why not? Listen, that's the only way she's going to feel comfortable.
Exactly. So she said that when she thinks about Miami, this is what she thinks about. Cadillac, open the top, Snoop Dogg on the fluffy jacket, driving, and he's smoking marijuana.
I love it. That's not what I think of when I think of Miami.
But see what she said, the fluffy jacket. And it's like, maybe she was thinking about Ellie.
Maybe she, I think she like thinks about that look like the jacket just on the shoulders.
No, she was talking about I think like a fur jacket.
Oh yeah, that makes sense too. But I don't know about a fur jacket in Miami.
Never know. They're in the airport. Are they never not in the airport? Are they ever not?
Is her mask ever over her nose? Nobody knows.
No one knows.
Just never is.
Guess what? Jovi gets off the plane. He's thirsty for some alcohol.
Oh, but listen, they purposely show this stuff because I feel like he's not as much of a drunk as they make him out.
I think
he
likes to go out and get drunk, but I don't think he's
I don't think he's sitting home drinking a Colt 45,
Exactly. So she says, quote, I've been stuck in the swamp.
Okay.
So they go and they see the water there, and she said, this is the bougie swamp.
Right, but she also says it's so nice, it's so clean, it's not dirty and gross.
Miss Gwen wants to eat, but they want her to babysit.
And it's like, can you give her a second? Jeez.
I know. And then they talk about how things have changed. And I think this is where this is supposed to be their storyline.
Yeah, but it's like, it's not that deep. It's not like a real storyline. It's like, okay, listen, they just had a baby. They're not really banging. They're kind of co-sleeping. Things are going to change.
Yeah. Oh, he works a lot. I don't know.
Yeah.
So she puts on this periwinkle dress and she's like, do I look like a porn star? She gets in an Uber. It doesn't smell like vomit. And what else did she say?
Weed.
And he wants to do the sex.
Right. Which I get. And you know what? She's probably so tired. She's not
Yeah,
interested.
She falls
Yeah.
asleep in the Uber, but they get
She's
back.
snoring.
They pop some champagne.
Mhm.
So I like that she brings up at dinner that he wasn't ready. She's like, I'm sorry that you weren't ready to get married and have a baby, but like we did it.
I know, but see, it's like maybe you weren't ready, maybe I was, and it's like you weren't either because when you got pregnant, you were like, I was not ready for this or expecting this. So
Sure.
like, don't make it like.
But also stop pretending you don't know how babies are made. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's like she's making it like he's the one that wasn't ready and she was, and I don't think that's the case.
Also, then they get into like a crazy fight. I don't know where it came from. This is definitely produced.
Yeah, this isn't real, and it's like he's like, if we still have problems when he go home, this isn't gonna work out. It's like, yeah, sure,
What
okay.
are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm sure you're breaking up.
Sure. So Brandon and Julia are next.
Don't like her. Don't want to look at her.
She's blowing bubbles at Simba, at her son, Simba.
I do love Simba though.
Again, another German Shepherd.
Mhm.
Paul has German Shepherds. So many people.
Yeah,
And now he has a change jar in his room that says money for a Lamborghini.
I know, but it's even written like
Like a child.
a child wrote this.
So this is their last night together. Is he bringing a computer tower?
Okay, I don't know. First of all, he's having a lot of trouble packing, and she's just sitting there.
Mm-hmm. Well, his parents want to pass down the farm, and she just wants to sell the farm when they get it.
Who are you? Who are you to sell
but
this?
I just feel like, okay, yeah, we don't even have it yet.
Yeah,
My
we're gonna
parents
sell
just
it for a house with a pool. Okay, good. We're not gonna be married then.
Yeah.
When that happens anyway.
Well, they hired someone. I like how Betty like lays on this guilt. She's like, yeah, we hired someone, but the problem is they'll only work Monday through Friday. Yeah, you have to hire 2 people. You can't expect someone to work 7 days a week.
Also, that's trying to guilt your kid into staying.
You
That's
hire
not
someone
fair.
for the weekend too.
Yeah.
So Brandon's like, oh, we can come on the weekend. And Julia's like, oh, you can go on the weekend. I'm actually going to be home.
I get it. I just feel like she's extra mean for no reason. Just say, okay, and then just don't come.
Right.
You don't have to be mean.
They only move 35 minutes away. Richmond is 35 minutes from the farm.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Why are they so broke?
Brandon and Julia or
Yes.
Betty and Ron?
Brandon and Julia, why are they so broke? He
I
works
don't
full time.
know.
Now they
Mhm.
have income from the show. Now Brandon and Julia, because now Julia, I think can work here. So she's getting paid. He's getting paid. His parents are getting paid.
And also he wasn't paying any bills in his parents'
wasn't paying
house.
any bills. But remember when they were first dating, he was paying for all these extravagant trips. So I bet you he put everything on a credit card and he's in debt.
And that Dodge Charger. He's got to pay off.
So they have these moving boxes and they're moving them. And Simba jumps in the car.
Love him.
He's so cute.
They're like, get him out of here. It was so cute though.
Betty's crying and crying and crying. And then they have a caravan of moving cars.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
I like that Betty's just sitting on the counter. She does not even help.
Is she supervising?
I like that. And then they leave and then they cry and nothing happens.
Right. Ron's like, oh, you better learn that wherever she says things go. Okay, cool.
I mean, he's not wrong though.
Yeah, no, he's not wrong at all. But also, I've had a high table. That table, you have to climb to get up to that table. That table is way too high. Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about Mike and Natalie. Noelle.
Yeah.
I see a romance blossoming.
So do I.
Mm-hmm. So she's talking with her friend Juliana about scarves. And I like that they put that part in because Trish offered Natalie a scarf and she denied it.
Oh, there is a scissor blossoming between them.
Juliana is dressed like an organic cat midwife or something.
I know. She looks like Stevie Nicks, really.
She looks like she's going to prey on a crystal.
Yes, she does. She's
looks
charging it in the full moon.
Yeah. She's like, I work at the cat birthing center and only fairies help. Fairies deliver the cat babies.
Yes.
All right. Well, there's conflict, but Natalie says that her and Juliana are emotionally connected.
Okay. As soon as she said that, I'm like, oh, okay. They're doing the stuff.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So Mike is really mad about what happened during the surgery.
Mm-hmm.
And then Juliana says, Natalie, quote, you are so soft and feminine and beautiful. What?
Yeah. What is that? Okay. We're the most best friends. Have you ever said I was soft?
Feminine and beautiful?
Right.
For no reason?
No, it's weird.
You're like, oh, I got in a fight with Matt. And I'm like, well, you're hot.
Yeah. But that's the thing. So she wants them to break up because she's in love with Natalie.
She said that he manipulates her because she's foreign.
Okay, that's crazy.
So then Natalie says that Trish called her an immoral woman.
Okay. I need the footage. Someone needs to show me the footage of this Thanksgiving cookery that happened. Yes.
Well, Juliana said that Mike needs to get off the boob. And then Natalie says, this is a quote. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I think Mike is very weak when it comes to his mama. It's like with little elephant get treated to the zoo. They take a needle and tie his leg to the stick.
What does this mean?
What is happening? Is this just bad translation?
Also, why are you calling him an elephant?
Then
why
she
do
says
you
that
do
he's
this?
a big, beautiful elephant.
Yeah, why are you doing this? She's so disgusting.
So now they're walking in Seattle, I guess.
Yeah.
And he said that
it's deserted, by the way. There's not one person outside.
He said that his mom is very nice to her. And then he walks away. They fight.
Yeah.
So now this is in the confessional. He gets her phone to call his mom. They put her on speaker. And Trish said that Natalie's very mean to Michael and that she did not call her a hooker.
Right.
And she said that Natalie doesn't love him.
Uh-huh.
And then we find out this very weird thing that happened. So apparently for Christmas, he got her a ton of gifts. And she took every gift that he got her and gave it to Juliana and her family.
But the thing is, she smirked. He was like, what'd you do with the stuff? Like, you gave it to Juliana and her family. And she's like, yeah, I did that.
She stays with Juliana
evil.
most nights out of the week.
She has a room there.
He asked why, and she said it's because they fight. And then he said, we made love the night before.
I can't take his voice, by the way. It's very not good.
No. So she said that she has a room at Juliana's house. And she said that, is this what she said? That she was an official. Oh, he called her an official mover inner.
Yes.
He said he's home.
He's losing it.
I know. He said he's home at 5:30 at night and he walks out. I got to tell you, he's sad. And like, again, I'm like, now I'm on Mike's side.
Okay. So I've always ping pong back and forth between them. But my problem with her is like, he tries to talk to her and she stays silent.
But and she also says
does
really
not
weird
communicate.
things.
But also, she's just mean. She's not nice. And you could tell, like, she doesn't care about him at all. She is so different than the way she used to be. Because I remember she wasn't in love with him then. And she was 10 times nicer than she is now. Like, she's so mean.
Yeah, she's mean. She's very weird. Do you remember when she wanted to have Michael ship his sperm to her house?
Yes. She was basically, if you don't get me pregnant now, then, like, this is over. But it's like, she hasn't brought up a kid once. I think because she's not interested.
Because she needs a career in TV broadcasting first.
Oh, that's right. She does. She's an actress.
Oh, God. All right. Now let's talk about Kehlani and Asuelu.
Okay. He goes to his mom and Tammy's
but here's
Airbnb.
The thing. So he rings the bell at the Airbnb
35 times.
Okay. But what needed to happen?
Yeah.
Was that he needed to go visit his mom and sister at the Airbnb. And then that's it. And then one day he could have brought the kids to visit them.
Oh, yeah. Right. Why did they have to go to the family's house?
All right. So
well, I guess also because it's a holiday.
No, I would have been like, we're going to do this separately.
No, me too.
Tammy offers him coffee and he said that he needs it because his heart is cold.
Okay. Also, she's just she isn't pretending. She's mean.
She's all the way mean.
Yeah.
So Tammy said that he kissed his mom and it was fake.
Okay. You're mean.
All right. Also, this woman is only 70.
Okay. She seems like grandma time. Like she is like old as dirt.
I thought she was all the way. I thought she was almost finished.
Could you imagine 70? That's a hard 70.
She has seen some things.
She has seen something. I'm telling you, she is grandma time. This is very bad. I don't know what's going on with her. But okay, so now I thought before she was going back to Samoa. I guess now she's really going back.
Right. It's like she's always going back. So I don't understand.
Yeah.
Because of COVID, they couldn't go back after
that. Okay.
So Tammy's like, okay, do you make a lot of money? You need to give mommy money.
Right.
Give my mom money.
That's all that's all this is about. That's
then
all this
Tammy
is about.
plays dumb.
Right.
And his mom is like, listen, she's like, I'm not mean. I'm never mean to your wife. She's like, but you put your hands on me and then and it's like, no, that's not what happened.
He goes, don't act defensively like wild animals. And she goes, I'm talking to a pastor. It's like, what?
What?
Yeah.
So now his mom's like, yeah, make sure your wife is nice.
Okay, here's the thing though. And he should be like, my wife is always nice to you.
Yes.
Stop it. Because
My wife is
Kalani
way
was
too nice
always
to you.
nice. Uh-huh.
They're acting terrible.
Here's the thing though. Do you think it's fake with them? Or do you think
No.
this is like really that?
I think that's who they are.
I think Libby's family, it's very fake.
Yes.
I don't think this is fake.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Because
No.
Tammy's a terrible
Aggressive.
human. Yes.
Very, very mean.
Yeah.
The coming attractions looked very scary.
I can't take it.
I'm assuming, like you said, they're wrapping things up.
I think they're wrapping things up. I want to see what happens because it seems like whatever happens in Kalani's house is things are gonna pop off. I can't wait to see what happens.
A lot of popping.
A lot of popping, a lot of offing.
A lot of offing. There's going to be some people that get popped off.
And Tiffany and Ronald will be back. Yeah. Yes. And
Some
Tiffany and
people are
Ronald will
not
be
going to
back.
make it. Let's see if grandmother time survives.
I don't know. We'll see.
Next week on 90 Day Fiance, let's see if grandmother time survives the fight.
I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm telling you, I saw Tammy punch a snowman in the face.
That's not nice.
No. Because what did he do to you? What did Frosty do to you?
Did she punch him in his carrot nose?
No, she punched him in the side of the head.
Oh,
you could
God,
do
I hope his
damage
corn
that
cob
way.
pipe didn't fall out.
I hope she didn't bust that temple, his corn cob pipe.
Or like his two eyes made out of coal. I hope they're okay. I hope they're still in place.
Poor Frosty.
Maybe Jen got punched in the side of the head.
Oh, maybe that's why one of her eyes is just
One
flipping
of her
around.
coal eyes is pointing towards her carrot nose.
I need to look because I never noticed this.
Oh, I noticed it big time. Also, listen, not to teeth shame.
Yeah.
I know we've talked about this before, and a lot of people say this. You have all this money. No one has had braces in this family.
That's the weird thing. And it's like they all
struggle with tooth placement.
And they all have money.
Yeah. Just throwing it out there.
I also noticed Libby is just crooked.
Yeah, she's very crooked.
She's very crooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like as a lady.
Yeah, she just needed to get leveled a little bit. Maybe Charlie.
I'm surprised Andre doesn't level her.
Why didn't Charlie? Maybe Charlie did the work on her face while he was drunk.
Maybe
he did the renovations to Libby's face, and he probably tiled all his sister's teeth.
He used the wrong grout.
He definitely used the wrong grout. He also didn't use spacers.
No. See what happens when you pay like budget price for things.
This is what happens.
This is why you got to hire the professionals.
Hire a union worker, guys, or else you're going to wind up with a crooked face. Thank you guys so much for listening. Make sure you're following the podcast at 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Noelle's been keeping up a lot with the gossip over there. And follow us personally I'm at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram and Twitter. And Noelle is at Noe Girl. Make sure you join Patreon at patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast. Give us a 5-star rating and amazing review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to us, and tell a friend about the podcast.
Only one.
Join our 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk group if you want to talk about the podcast or the show, because we love you and we want to have these private conversations with you in our DMs, but we can't.
I can't because I'm too busy watching 90 Day Fiance for a year.
Literally. So guys, come over to the group on Facebook, same name as the podcast, and we'll see you there. Thank you and have a nice day. Please drive up.
Okay.